Hi everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Leo. So let's go ahead and tune your energy, Leo. All right, for those of you stopping by for the very first time, welcome to the channel. And for those of you already part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, well, welcome back, my lovelies. All right, today we do have our first card here showing number 11 in cornucopia. Now, cornucopia is all about wishes being fulfilled. It's about an abundant harvest and great blessings that are awaiting for you. It's all about, you being in a place of financial riches or possibly a job fulfillment, some romantic love, or maybe all of the above. So let's get into our cards right away here. Make sure that you guys watch till the end of the video and really get in all of the pieces of the story. All right, you guys, understand I am open for a short amount of time for readings, so get in on that window. All my information is down there in that description box below. All right, the cards are flipping out here. I'm going to go ahead and go into my prayer. Ascended masters, angels, and guides, those who have crossed over, please guide us to the highest and best messages for the sign of Leo, please and thank you. Some of the cards have already flipped out. I'm going to get to those, but I need to kind of finish us out here. So we have the temple path. Now this is a spiritual path that Leo is starting to get onto. There are some qualities around intuition, really being guided by your gut, really being guided by your diligent planning, and really being focused and open on a new possibility of taking a very different path. I think that because of the number 12 here, it is showing this very, very beautiful journey. Maybe this scary journey. Look at, we got 12 and then another 2. So if you look up 22, it's being surrounded and protected by our guides and our angels so that we can persevere forward, so that we're protected, and so that there shouldn't be any worry at this time, Leo, as to what that looks like. I think that it's important for us to know that when we go with our heart, we have a woman holding a heart here. Number 44 is this guidance. Look at all these synchronicities. 11, we have another one here, 2, 2, and now 4, 4. This is all about creating that self-awareness, that self-love, progressing, understanding who you are right now, Leo. There's a lot of love to be had, but you really need to stay focused and stay clear here as to what direction to head. Now, you are in a lot of emotion right now. We also have another 4 and an 8. So we've got some infinity creating some balance. And I say astrologically, all of your planets are speaking towards a higher you, a higher self. Bringing in that sacred love, that initiation towards really, really being in that balance space of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Angel of love calls in that space for personal healing, some happiness, some happy times, some celebratory times, some wishful thinking that's actually going to end up coming in real life, showing up in places that we did not see coming. Here we got some abundance, number 31 card, door to value. Again, everything's coming. You have this cornucopia of wish fulfillment, because I think within the last couple years, Leo, you experienced something that was really harsh, maybe being in a situation with a narcissist, and you were like, how did I get my way out of that? Well, you found your way because you followed your heart, Leo, because you listened to that little voice within you that said, this is not correct. This is not right. So congratulations for taking that step. Even though there was lots of indecision in the past as to what path to take. Shall I pick the spiritual path, or shall I pick the conventional path? Taking a risk. That's why that indecision is there, is that knowing that you are in full support of the universe, and the universe is in full support of you, and there's a trust here. And that's why things are coming to fruition. That's why the bounties of your labor are coming in, and we have a woman holding a coin. Now, this is a timeless reading. It's not gender specific either, so it could be a man holding a coin as well. Prosperity and abundance is here to be had. Walk away from that which does not serve you, Leo. You're better than that. I do see, again, fame and fortune coming in. Another zodiac sign. Might be a contract that needs to be signed with a particular company. Those of you that are artistic and musically inclined, Leos, know that there's something coming on your behalf. Going to spell a lot of abundance because you made space and walked away from something that wasn't in alignment with you. So now the universe is asking you to exercise some patience, exercise some due diligence of just being in the present moment, expressing yourself in the most kindest way, because you realize this deceit from the past, maybe from your last partnership. Someone was shady, you caught wind to it, but your intuition, you weren't crazy. They said you were. That's not the case here. We have our first chakra, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael really signifies a lot of this energy around, I would say, perseverance towards truth, towards stability and security. You know, this is Archangel Michael coming in with this stable, I say this very well could be an offer from somebody, Leo, somebody new, somebody not like the past. Leo, my dear Leos. You had problems in the past on securing a relationship. You let go of that relationship. Now Archangel Michael's bringing in that stable person. If you have patience, you keep your eye on the prize, helping the community, being at service to others. We got our number 7 card here. You know, at first all these cards kind of popped out. The past held financial constraints. Maybe you had to pay off some bills. Maybe you had to help somebody else out that had some financial issues. But now you're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not helping anybody because I need to help myself. We have our lucky number, remember, number 13 here. We also have our, you know, free will to change things also, Leo. You know, just because the cards say one thing doesn't mean that that's always the case. You are in intuition right now. You're inspired to do better. You're wanting more out of this life, and you are done with the baloney. You're done with the baloney. saying, Leo. You're like, I am not doing that anymore. Can't go there. All tied up. You had somebody that was holding you back from success, Leo. Now I see a lot of you guys out there gaining fame and fortune. But I know a lot of you Leos out there are going to do the right thing with that opportunity, because now you're not constrained by somebody. You're not constrained by somebody's bad behavior. Yay, Leo. Not being held back anymore, are ya? You want more out of this life. Give me some clarity, please, and thank you. All right, Ascended Masters. Please give me one more card of clarity. I think that when you've experienced so many things that really were hardship, you know, the universe sometimes can be very compassionate in the way of, you know, saying, hey, you know, you have paid the price for these things. You've learned the lessons. You have really gone within and really kind of were seeking out all of those things to heal, to get better. And you went within and you really, really took, I say, accountability for your actions and really did the work when everybody wasn't looking, right, Leo? So that brought in a lot of care and concern with other people, and look, a new romance, door to romance. So bringing in the love for you. Here again, this is another validation to the angel of love. This is self-love. This is romance. Look at this. You got a high integrity person coming in to make an offer, Leo. Coming in to make an offer because they saw how beautiful you are, Leo. All right, let's get some gateway cards here to kind of clarify some of the things that I'm saying here. You know, I think Spirit is really protecting you at this time, Leo. I think that you're in a really good space of finding yourself and finding time to take care of yourself and not being ashamed of that. I think in the past you were taking care of too many people and you weren't taking care of yourself, Leo. Not to get down on you, but just to tell you, you know what, at least you could handle it. There's not a lot of people out there that can do that multitasking thing that you did in that relationship, and you did it out of love, and that's okay. Always trying to make a difference in people's lives and shed your love. It's beautiful, Leo. It says, my inner light shines far and wide. And that's what you were doing. You're like, no matter what happens in the situation, I'm still going to give good. Still going to give good, even if I get my heart broken. And I think you did get your heart broken with that past situation, Leo. I think it affects you sometimes. I don't think you're always in that energy anymore, but I definitely know that a little emotion can trigger those empty, sad feelings. And you're like, I don't want to be in that space anymore, but those are coming up. You got to deal with them. It's okay. It's just the cleansing. It's the healing space where you need to be, Leo. It's all right. And here, out of that space, we create that happiness and harmony within, soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life, wanting to experience some adventure. And that's what Leo does. They like to play. You know, they are the teenagers of the zodiac. So always this childlike, fun, curious energy around them. But they're very strong and powerful at the same time. And that intuition's like a radar with them. So know that, people out there. For those of you that are cross watchers, male, female, whoever's tuning in, know that, you know, this is a timeless reading, and it really is speaking about different, I would say, times in your life. And when you tune in, some of those messages are for you, Leo. So take them in. Also, deal with all the clutter and stuff that's consuming your life that you can clean up. It's time for you to make a change, Leo. It's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet and make a change. You don't need anybody's permission to do your life, Leo. Just know that. All right. I think that would be the best thing to say here. Let's see. Well, ooh, look at this. It's because all the stuff from your intuition is coming in. I think that you are downloading some ancient wisdom here, and you are going deep. You are wanting solitude. You don't really want to be around a whole lot of people right now, Leo. And that's okay, because it's that deep inner knowing that's going to emerge within you that's going to help serve people better. I think that's the positive here, Leo. Just know that. All right. Let's keep going here. We have standing firm. So this is you taking your power back from a past situation, knowing moving forward, if any of you guys are in a current partnership right now, I think you've already let your healthy boundaries be known, what you're going to accept and what you're not. And I think that's good, because it's going to draw on the right person, and that person that you're dealing with, Leo, will be able to know exactly where you stand. And I think it will bring in the positive person that's really in high integrity, that's able to be in a partnership with you. And I don't think they're scared of you standing up for yourself, Leo. And that's a beautiful thing. I think at this point in situations where you guys have been dating for a while, or you're married, you're in a current partnership, I think there's been some moments where that person's either been exceeding your expectations of them, you know, really doing good towards you. And for those of you that are not in a partnership and wanting love, I think that this new individual coming in is going to be high integrity for you, Leo. I think that you guys are in a place where you're demanding it from yourself, and it's showing up in your life. It says, I soar into excellence. So really, you know, for me, it's just confirming all of these truths. Got this card that just popped out here, rising above. I only see beauty and grace. And I think you're happy, Leo. I think you're really happy and solid in any situation that you're in when it comes to partnerships at this time. I think you've gone through the roller coaster ride of those dynamics in the past, and you just kind of understand things a little bit better. Yeah, you're having fun here, savoring pleasure. I'm fully embrace bliss in my life. So whether you're with somebody or not, you are happy. Either way, I feel a lot of, you know, awakening happening with a lot of Leos lately. I'm going to pull one more card here, and let's get into our manifestation cards and see what happens. One more clarification, please, and thank you. All right, we have embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonder of the world. So a little bit of travel there, Leos, a little bit of hanging out with a particular individual, or, you know, maybe meeting somebody on a trip. Who knows? But for those of you that are just getting into a partnership, it's a new relationship, I do see you guys having a lot of fun, taking a lot of time to venture out and maybe go off grid, go somewhere remote, go absorb nature together. I think that that would be very positive for you at this time, Leo. So enjoy yourself with that. All right, I think I'm going to pull one more card here with the manifesto. I know I'm pulling a little bit more, but I'm just kind of rolling with what Spirit's given me lately in my readings. And I really want you guys to know that I really don't want to sugarcoat. I want you guys to have the highest amount of guidance possible. And, you know, just following that wavelength. Look at this. All you need is to believe in yourself. There you go, Leo. And you have the ability to do great things. Leo, you're wonderful. You have to know that. Says fall in love when you are ready and not when you're lonely. So for those of you Leos that aren't in a situation, you got to upgrade yourself so you can match that partner you're seeking out. And where does the power come from? It comes from within to be able to do that. Also know that you can follow your dreams, Leo. It says never give up on something you really want. Really pushing forward towards this cornucopia. You know, sometimes we have to let bygones be. And even though you experienced some of those hardships in the past, Leo, I think things are starting to, you know, be clear for you. So you can be happy in your life and find that joy and happiness because you've experienced so much hardship in the past, Leo. Says, let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. Yeah, keeping the high vibration there. Says the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. And that is just you dealing with that past situation. Knowing that sometimes the hottest love has the coldest end. And sometimes that flame can burn out. And that's okay. Maybe that's what was meant to happen for those of you that had a past narcissist relationship. Yeah, that person's got some regret, but that's okay, Leo. Don't be getting in that mess over there. Go look for something new that's better and more stable for you. Says you are moving into a steady and reliable path. Yeah, you're making your dreams come true here. Says your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. And I'm going to say, yes, Leos, you guys are making your dreams come true. That's what those Leos do. Just saying. I think that right now it's a positive time for you guys to just be with stuff. You know, don't make too many harsh decisions. Just kind of be with the information at hand and know that, you know, sometimes we have to go through things to get to the other side of the field where the good things are. But sometimes it just takes that path to be steady and build ourselves in that space. All right, I got these cards flipping out here. First one comes up is the King of Wands. This is that steadfast energy that really prevails and moves forward. We also have the Sun card that also gives us an opportunity to understand that we are the sun, that we are this illumination, we are positive, and we deserve abundance because of the past. Things really held us back. We were protecting ourselves, and you know, there was a lot of deceit and things that were going on behind our back. Really needed to know about. Eight of Swords brings in the clarity. This is that learning about what needs to conspire, learning about what needs to grow, what needs to be given more energy to, and what needs to have energy pulled away from. This is also a clarity card of learning. Okay. I think that in the very beginning of our lives, we have this notion of how love's supposed to play out for us. And when it doesn't play out that way, we're like, oh my gosh, what happened? You know, and I think that we have to say, hey, the universe might have a better story for us. Universe might have a better idea of what would work out better for us instead of, you know, what we think the outcome of what our life is supposed to look like. It's really hard for us to see that path when we're stuck somewhere. And I think going within, understanding who we are, understanding where we need to go, what's positive, you know, just sitting with stuff, really, just taking it in as if, you know, this new information will help us seek clarity. Ace of Pentacles, also a really, really good card. Look, we have another ace, Ace of Wands. Our aces always spell what? This understanding of positivity. There is a financial gain here with the Ace of Pentacles as well as, you know, our Ace of Wands. Again, prosperity comes in different forms. And when it does come in different forms, it looks, you know, sometimes like it's something we didn't draw in, but we did. We drew it in. And it was for us to understand the lesson and get moving towards a better life. Ace of Wands talks about powers of vitality and growth. It's also about this change. You know, it's being oneself in front of everybody and being in that authentic self. Sometimes that self can draw in a relationship. And I'm going to go back to that love card here, you know, because when we have a higher vibration, Leo, things start to be drawn in, space starts to be created. We're letting go of some things, bringing in other things. It's cornucopia. You're the one building this stuff, Leo. So know that to be true. You know, guys, I give you this guidance and I want you to take it in little chunks and pieces, but know that you always have the ability to have free will. Choose what feels good. Make the decision. Take your hand to your gut and feel your gut and say, hey, I need to make this positive decision for my life. How does this feel? How do I feel about it? Then make your decision with that intuition, because it'll guide you, Leo. It really will. Choose wisely with your life, Leo. You'll find what you're seeking within. It's all there for you. You have the tools to be a better person, Leo. All right, you guys, so if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you will be notified when my new videos do come up. And make sure you put your name in that description box below so that you'll be entered into the drawings and giveaways that I have periodically. Also, book a reading with me. I have a short window open at this time. So all my information's in that description box below. I love you, Leo, and I'm here rooting you on and supporting you. Everything's going to come true. All those dreams. All right? Namaste.